welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is a general spread for the next 30 days. So yeah, let's get into it. The opening guidance for your reading is 14, Imagination. It says, exploring the wilderness of your own soul through contemplation brings you to the altar of your imagination. To have a circle of imagination in your being, walk with the untamed, wild, and instinctual side of your nature, all the time knowing its power. Like a woman aware of her pregnancy, as she moves through her round of daily tasks, you need not focus on the unborn life in order for its nature to continue to grow. Always remember that inspiration often comes after reflection. After the seed of creativity is planted, once you begin your creative work, the energy of the universe comes to you and imagination flows. The next card that you have is New Moon in Taurus, and it says prosperity lies ahead. What you need to know is the detective in the shadow attributes, and that is voyeurism, falsifying information. And then you have alchemy. So what the alchemy card speaks of is being able to turn lead into gold. So that's transmutation of your energies into a more productive means of fulfilling your destiny and harnessing your own power in order to do so. And then we have what you're going to be blindsided by. You have wisdom, and underneath that is despair. And you have enlightenment, the mature man, and you have growth in courtship. So the wisdom, it's telling you that after coming to a place of being in despair for whatever reason, if it's financial, if it's spiritual, if it's physically, if you've coming from a place of despair, within that despair is the wisdom. Because through the alchemy, you're going to be able to transmute this despair into the wisdom that is going to give you the birth to your imagination, which leads to your prosperity being lying ahead of you, because you're going to mature. Whether you're a masculine gender or the feminine gender, this is just speaking to me about your action steps, because the masculine energy is what does the action. So it's telling you that you're going to come to a place of mature enlightenment that's going to lead to your growth, whether this is growth in love and partnership, because this is courtship here, and if you are in a relationship, it's telling you that it's going to experience growth. And then right here on what you need to be aware of is coming apart and the gentle gardener. So with this, again, it reminds me of the alchemy card, right? So you're tearing apart things from you that are no longer serving you. Also reminds me too of the detective because of the color schemes, right? So if you're in a place of constantly watching someone, or someone is watching you and you're getting these nodes and these hits, it's telling you that you're going to come apart because this is the end of a cycle. So whatever is no longer serving you, it's going to have to be ripped away from you in order for you to experience the growth that you're looking towards. Because the gentle gardener is telling you that you and spirit are co-conspirators in the forming of your life. Because the outcome is that you have a journey lying ahead of you, but it's going to take your strength and a lot of change, because you're going to have to step out into the community. When you do, you're going to have a bunch of adjacent possibilities, and you're going to have to figure out through contemplation what door is best for you to walk. So let's get some cards on these and see what's going on. Why is the detective in the shadow attributes for Taurus? Why is the detective in the shadow attributes for Taurus? Why is the detective in the shadow attributes for Taurus? And that one. Okay, Taurus, what's happening is you're no longer putting in effort. So if you've been spying on someone, you're no longer doing this because you're seeing that whatever you're doing isn't bearing fruit, right? And there's things that are happening at an alarming rate. It's like you've learned to forgive yourself and you're taking some time to rest. Yeah, in order for you to find back your balance. Why is the alchemy card here for Taurus? Why is the alchemy card here? Yeah, see? It's telling you, there's going to be good news, and that short opportunity, like a small opportunity that with your imagination and the honing of your power, that you can transform it into a golden opportunity. And see, at the bottom of the deck right now is the victory. So it's something about you that your energies need to be transformed in some way or somehow. Okay, why is the despair card here for Taurus? Why is the despair for Taurus? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. See, the High Priestess card is there for you. And what that's saying is, even though you may have felt like you were being betrayed, felt like your back was against the wall, people were backstabbing you and betraying you, and you know there was so many things going on that you didn't even realize the full scope of everything. It's telling you to trust your intuition and to get the sense out of what's going on. Don't just sit in despair, because there's a lot of hope here. There's a lot of sage wisdom here for you, but you're going to have to trust your gut. Rise up your vibrations, trust into your intuition, and that will bring you out of the despair, because you have a lot of wisdom available to you. Why is the Enlightenment card here with the mature man? Why is the Enlightenment card here with the mature man? Yeah, Seven of Fire. Exactly. You're going to have to defend your beliefs, Taurus. All this wisdom that you have received, you're going to have to know that you didn't go through all of these things for nothing. It brought you to a place of enlightenment. Because I always feel like when we're at rock's bottom, you know, where we have nowhere else to go, we have to go inward, because that's where the answers are. Why is the Seven of Fire here with the Enlightenment and the mature man? I think in the next 30 days, you're going to have to learn how to start trusting yourself a bit more. You know, stop second guessing yourself. Yeah. See, that's Six of Earth. Yeah, you're going to have to be balanced. Again, with the Temperance Angel card, you're going to have to be balanced, because this is the Six of Earth. So it means that your maturity and you're coming into your wisdom and your enlightenment, you're going to have to balance the scales between your practical and the spiritual. Why is the growth here with the Courtship card? Why is the growth here with the Courtship card? Why is growth here? Unity. Okay, so you're going to go from courtship to getting married. I guess you might be getting a proposal. Further on this courtship with the Hierophant, please. Oh, wow, the Seven of Air. Okay. Well, let me get one more. Why is the Seven of Air here for the Hierophant, the courtship, and the growth card? There's the Hierophant here with the Seven of Air. Okay. One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. You're going to have some trying times that and honestly, in all honesty, you're going to have some trying times, right? And you're going to end up coming from being in despair to fully stepping into your maturity, no matter your age, because we can be 50 something, 60, 70 something and still be immature as hell, right? So, but what's going to happen is it's a new cycle that is starting for you. Something, you know, your relationship is going to grow a lot stronger, because there's a judgment call, there's a renewal being asked of you. And it's asking you to, even though it's somebody in your past, they were very sneaky. They were only thinking about their own self-interest in this situation. But it seems like now they're coming around, they have matured, and they're wanting unity with you. You know, they're hoping that the wheel can turn and that you guys can get a do-over and move to calmer water. Yeah, and let go of this Five of Air, the competing goals. And so that both of you, as it says, the mature man, you know, can step into this King of Earth energy. What is this coming apart card for Taurus? Okay. The Moon and the Ten of Water. What is hidden from Taurus? What is hidden from Taurus? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, the world is here. So it's definitely a great cycle wants to start for you. But there's a lot of things that to you are in the dark, and it seems to be like you're fighting yourself. So you're dividing your energies, and it's not good for you right now, because you need to take a look at things from a different perspective. Because right now, it's like you don't even understand how great life can get for you real quickly. You know, you can have this happy life, happy wife, you know, a blessed home. But you have to be careful of the seeds that you're planting, because it's like you're fighting against what you truly want by your thoughts. What is this journey card for Taurus? What is this journey card here for Taurus? And there's a lot of major arcanas on the board. So, you know, it's a really important message. Queen of Water. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to go on a journey of self-discovery and a journey of self-love. And you may not want to do this because sometimes when we go through the dark night of the soul, it is one of the hardest things that we have to do, when we have to really like have that come to Jesus moment, in other words, where we're facing ourselves, seeing ourselves and taking ourselves at our full stock, like flaws and all. Because it seems like you may have been giving a bit too much of yourself. Yeah, see? You have this illusion of being trapped in where you always have to be the nurturer, the one who's caring so much, the one who's always overdoing, and you're stuck in that pattern. But what that's doing is causing a lack of self-confidence. And Spirit is asking you to go on this journey to regain your strength. Why is the Angel of Strength here for Taurus? Why is the angel? Thank you. Strength again. See? You're being asked to go on this internal journey. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hermit, yeah. Find out how you have been unfair to yourself. I mean, okay, we all experience people who come in our lives and break us to a point of where we're feeling like we're in despair. But you have to remember that people can only do what you allow them to do. And you might have been holding on to try to get justice, messages of justice out of this love situation, but it only led to you being overburdened. And now you're being asked twice right here to really consider your inner strength. Build yourself back up. Because you got to remember, here you were asked to rest. And that doesn't necessarily mean lay up in bed. It just means to give the internal voice the rest that it needs, because sometimes our internal chatter can be so negative that it drowns the power from our higher self. Why is this community card here for Taurus? Why is the community card here for Taurus? Two of Air. Yeah, see, you're going to have to make a choice right now, because it says you're being unwilling or unable to make a decision. You're at a stalemate. You're at a stalemate to how you would like to show yourself to the world. Truly. What is these two choices that a Taurus is at a stalemate about? Two cards, please. One for each choice. Two cards, please. Two cards, please. One for each choice. One. Another one. Two. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's saying that it's either you're going to keep doing something that is not feeding your soul, you know. Oh, wow. Yeah. Unwise choice. Because of the devil energies. Right? So it's like either you're going to keep doing something that's not feeding your soul and it's leaving you, it doesn't replenish you. It just keeps draining you. It keeps taking too much of your energy and your time. Right? Because it's the devil energies. It looks good, it feels good, it tastes good, it smells good, but it destroys us in the end. And it leaves us feeling emptied and in a lack. Right? When all we are looking for is love. But it's asking you, you know, make the choice to don't give up, to protect that which you've created. Master your own energies. You know, use your imagination, because you have so much prosperity that lies ahead. And even though it may look like a little tiny offer, it's telling you that with you and Spirit as your co-creator right here, that this little opportunity can grow to where you are the King of Pentacles. What is these adjacent possibilities for Taurus? We're going to get out of here pretty soon. What is these adjacent? Okay. Knight of Earth. Yeah. Some of them are slow-moving opportunities. But when you hear that, please do not become discouraged, because whatever is built to last is not something that happens overnight. You know, they said to become a professional is something you have to put in 10,000 hours of practice. think what is actually keeping you waffling back and forth is the lack of self-love, because you haven't regained your strength fully yet, even though the strength is there for you. Yeah, Three of Fire. So you're waiting on ships to come in with somebody who, to me, if this is this person that broke your trust with the Seven of Air right here, you know, then this person is a Knight of Wands. They're ride in and ride out. But it's time for the world, things to change. You know, put in the necessary work on yourself and on your dreams, right? And it says falling in love or wedding proposals, you need to balance emotions. So right now you're sitting here waiting for the growth of this partnership to get to a place of unity. But you're sitting here waiting on your ships to come in when really and truly you need to cut everything out that is not serving you. Anything that has you in this Nine of Water reversed, that your wish is not being fulfilled, you're stuck in a stalemate, you're juggling things around in your head, it's a slow-moving opportunity that's not offering real love or self-love to you, it's time to cut that out. See the humor in this situation. See the funny. Get the wisdom out of it. Yeah, Ten of Air. See that? Come on now. Yeah. It's telling you, like, this is the end of the situation. The world wants to turn, but you're going to have to pick yourself up. You're going to have to look at things from a different perspective. You're going to have to find your strength. No matter if it is just a flickering flame within you, stoke that fire. Stoke the fire. This is not where you want to be. Miss that opportunity to celebrate and enjoy right now, right? Put the passion, use your creativity, your confidence, and be a little mischievous. You know, because there's good news coming. It's going to require a death and rebirth, you know, a new you, so that you can go move to calmer waters, Taurus. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself. And if this is somebody that, again, you are spying on, then don't put your energy there. Put your energy in building this wealth that you're looking forward and regaining your confidence. I'm going to read your closing guidance. And the first one is illumination. And it says, as darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living on the perimeter of your consciousness. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation, a place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that this muse of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. Take responsibility for your work and your life, and illumination will flow. Exactly. And it's telling you that adjustments are required, third quarter moon, and it says a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So it's urging you, Taurus, to do the necessary work because there's so much here for you. And this one is 44 Witness. And it says, live in your sacred witness. This inner place of silence and observing is your true identity, and therefore your true power. Your sacred witness is all you really have when all else is gone. Like monoliths in ancient valley of great stones, it observes and remembers the passage of the ages. The answers that you find through the timelessness of spirituality and the innocence of nature offer the infinite. Each human being is on his and her own path, each different from yours. Answers to your questions are rarely found in another human. Answer your own question by reflecting on nature and conversing with your own sacred witness. And you have nothing is yet set in stone. And what do you need to release? Exactly, Taurus. Your whole reading has been telling you that you need to make some adjustments in the way that you're viewing your situation that you're in the way that you're harnessing your true power, and in the way that you're putting it out there for the world. Because you have such great potential. I can feel the power of this reading, and I'm telling you, Taurus, do yourself a favor and get some quiet time, okay? Now, I thank you so much for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well, and I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.